Welcome to the Craze in 10 or less. This is the show where I give it to you in 10 minutes or under, and if I don't, well, this time I'm not. Because it might run a little longer because I'm talking about the squad. No, not my squad, Exo-SQUAD. That's the Craze in 10 or less. I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. Stop acting up. Let's get it. So, Exo-SQUAD. Many of you youngins might not even know what I'm talking about. You're saying, yo, Sam, what is an Exo-SQUAD? Glad you ask. Roll 'em.
Then frame up! All right, we'll start with something simple. Let's move into standard attack formation.
Exo-SQUAD was a cartoon that was created by Jeff Siegel and developed by Mark Edwards Eden and Michael Eden. And it ran, I believe, in 1992. No, I'm sorry, 1993 to 1994. 52 episodes. I was addicted to this. It was ahead of its time. Exo-SQUAD, and if you look at the top right, you'll see my collection of it, and that's just my small collection. I have I have all the Exo-SQUAD, and I still have a lot of the box stuff untouched. Never took them out the boxes. Plus, I have the ones out of the box. And there were 52 episodes. I watched it every day. I own every episode because back in the days when we had I forgot what was it, Lime Wire or something Lime, where you can download shows. I was able to get them all, and I saved them on my hard drive. I still have them on my hard drive. In fact, it was so long ago that it saved it as a ASF or some weird file that I had to convert, to a movie file now in order to rewatch them. So why Exo-SQUAD? I was thinking, I've been thinking a lot, and when I moved into my new home, I never unboxed or unpacked tons of my stuff. Like, I have tons of comic books and action figures that I never really unboxed. So today when I was working out, I said, what's in the box, Sam? Let's check it out. And the first thing I saw was Exo-SQUAD, and I was like, oh man. And I had that nostalgic feeling all over again. And so, let me just give you the premise of the story, the plot. All right. So the series is set in the years of 2119 and 2121, several decades after humanity, also called Terrans, has expanded its presence beyond Earth, terraforming and colonizing Venus and Mars. These three planets are the homeworlds, the core first of the Terran interplanetary state, and later of Neo-Sapien Commonwealth. Not all Terrans are affiliated with the homeworlds, however. The pirate clans, descendants of Terran criminals, exiled to the outer planets who lived off looted homeworlds, space freighters, are a major independent faction in the show. The first episode opens with Earth's Congress dispatching the entire Exo-fleet, humanity's space military, to encounter the pirate threat. Right? So that's great, right? Once you hear that, whoa, what's going on? We're colonizing, there's criminals. There's got to be more to this, right? So here on Wiki, Exosquad is an American animated television series created by Universal Cartoon Studios for MCA TV's Universal Family Network syndicated programming block as a response to Japanese anime. The show is set in the beginning of the 22nd century and covers the interplanetary war between humanity and Neo-Sapiens, a fictional race artificially created as workers' slaves for Terrans. All right. Think about what's happening now. Right? We're trying to create clones on planet Earth. Right? We're trying to go to autonomous machines, and if you look at what's happening in Japan, where they have those robotics that look human and act human, this was so beyond its time. It's almost as if, TV is like the key into the future. And so they created these Neo Sapiens as slaves for the humans. They call them Terrans, right? The narrative generally follows Exosquad, an elite team Terran unit of mecha pilots on their mission all over the solar system, although other storylines are also abundant. The series ran for 2 complete seasons. So here are a few of, here's one that's boxed, right? So I still have in this box right here, this is Lance Corporal Vince Pellegrino. He is one of the characters from Exosquad. But it's like, I can't see what's in the box, but here's one of the Exo frames, right? So here, the character is somewhere in another box, the figure. But here's one of the, so you would have a shooter here, a pilot here that'll go inside this box and everything's pulling apart. What the bloody hell? So I gotta figure out how to get this back on. Well, this was the weapons piece that shoots out the missiles. I'll figure it out later. That wasn't supposed to happen. The magic of television. Anyway, so here is one of the guys in the exo suit. And I believe this one is, where is he? This is JT Marsh, right? So he's in his exo suit. You see him right inside here, right? Boom. Look at that. Amazing. I mean, just the detail. The missiles. So one of the things I did when I had loose figures all around my room, when I packed, I took all of the accessories and I put them in one box for everything. Now, the biggest mistake I made was just dumping it all together and not putting them on the individual baggies. So then now putting it all back with the figures, whether it's G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats, Transformers, it's like a puzzle. I got to put all those damn things back. But look how cool this is, man. So you got rocket launchers from here. You got the boosters here, right? You got down here, they move. Right? They got their guns. It's amazing. That's just one. JT Marsh was one of my favorite characters anyway. So, let's see. Here's one that the Neo Sapiens would rock. So you see I'm missing the missile here. I gotta find those damn things before my dogs find them and start chewing them. And so he's in here. The Neo Sapiens were technically blue. He has his gun in his hand still. Oh, I can't believe he still has his gun. But here he is inside the shell of his, there he is. Boom. Look at that. You got the jetpacks, right? Rocket launchers on the top. So this would move up and down. I haven't played with it in a while, so I got to figure out how it works. Not really prepared for all this. But here's a, it's like a construction mech suit. And this here, she is Maggie Weston sitting inside for Exosquad. Amazing. And in fact, I have the boxed version as well. So if you look at my finger right here, this is the boxed version of what I'm holding on right here in my hand. I'm going to put this on the side because I don't want to knock anything over like I just hit my dang microphone. Here is another suit without the character inside. But look at how amazing these are. So if you're a Transformers fan, I don't understand why it didn't take off, but I do understand in a second because I was a victim to this. And I talked about it on one of the episodes. I got to find that episode of... Did I take him over here? Let's see. This here, I'll find that episode where I almost had a deal with Warner, but then they changed leadership and they changed it from Kids WB to something else, and they decided to go a whole different direction. The same thing happened with this. So here's another suit, Exo suit. I wonder who's in here. Let's see. Oh, I gotta find his name. But here's another character. Again, this is my first time going through the box, and actually, This could have been what's in the box show, but I really wanted to do it in Craze and 10 or less because I'm a big fan of Exosquad. Here is the police type mech suit, which is pretty dope. And this looks like a communications mech suit over here. It's like a communications suit, because you can see the satellite dish up there. But look at the bullets, right? Missing some of the weapons, the whole bit. But here's, you get in the cockpit. I mean, wouldn't you want to ride in one of these bad boys? Hulu currently carries Exosquad, from what I understand. And then I have the box sets over here. Inside this one is the Exo Fighter E-frame, and it has Kaz Takagi in it. What's also a cool character. And that one over there, which is this here, which is the one I just showed you earlier. Right here, I have that boxed one, brand new, and it's the E-Walking E-Frame Battle Machine, and it has Marcella, which is one of the characters in the Exosquad series. So, why Exosquad? I'm a big fan. I loved Exosquad. I felt that it could have been just as big as Transformers had it not been for the change of hands in the networks. So here I found on Reddit, the real reason Exosquad was canceled was that the executives at Universal at the time didn't understand, or they did not want to understand. And they saw no threat from anime, but wanted to compete against Disney. So they wanted more shows and TV to be like Disney. So that's what happens. So what they did was they moved it to a time slot, which was Dead Man's Valley. They moved to 4 a.m. time slot. And of course, it's a kiss of death. There's no one, but it had mature themes. So it had racism, it had slavery, it had violence, it had deception, it had takeover, corruption, politics, all those things that we're seeing today. So it was so before its time, and it seems like that storyline is timeless. It's unfortunate, but it seems like we're heading in that direction because Elon Musk is trying to colonize Mars, right? You know, he's trying to get us off the planet because he knows something, right? So theory has it that there's a meteor that's coming to Earth that's 9 years out. It's going to hit us, 2009? April 2009 is supposed to hit Earth, and it's supposed to be equivalent to every single atomic bomb on Earth times 3 hitting us simultaneously. And it's supposed to hit the coast of California. That's what they're saying. So there's this surge to get off the planet, right? So if you believe in conspiracy theories, but you think of what's happening now with, you know, the tensions and racial tensions and the divide, same thing in the Exosquad. So the difference is you have that fantasy element, you have that imagination and great storylines, great artwork. You need to check it out. I'm a big fan of Exosquad, as you can see. And because I was digging into crates, going through my boxes, there's a lot of other stuff that you youngins might not know of, so I'm going to bring it up on the Craze and 10 or less. So the next few episodes are going to be about what I found in those boxes from the action figures. But also check out what's in the box about the comic books and the art books that I collect. A lot of indies that I'm promoting. Show debuts August 26, 10 p.m. on YouTube. It's already there. Subscribe, hit the bell so that you don't miss the show. There's already 3 shows in the pipeline, episodes in the pipeline, and it'll be out every Wednesdays. So on Mondays, you get the Crazy 10 or Less, which is this. Wednesdays, you get What's in the Box, and on Fridays, you get Catch the Craze, where we interview some talented and amazing independent artists and creators and singers and filmmakers, cosplay actors, and gamers. I mean, the gambit, photographers. Great talent. You don't want to miss any of those interviews. Subscribe to the show. You'll get some really good stuff. Also, next week, we have our 200th episode celebration. We are 8 subscribers away from hitting 200 to start the raffle. So our first level raffle starts at 200 subscribers. We need you. We need you. We need 8 more subscribers. We're not doing the raffle without hitting that 200 mark, and it's only for YouTube subscribers. But we have to be able to identify you. You have to see you on our subscription list. If we don't see you, we can't validate the fact whether or not you unsubbed, because you're private. So we have to be able to see the fact that you're there, and you need to participate and engage and be there the night of, which is August 26th, 8 p.m. New York time. That's Eastern Standard Time. It's New York time. So if you're around the world, it'll probably be like 1, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. for you. But New York time, 8 p.m. on YouTube. Several things we're going to announce, and you just heard it here. We got What's in the Box that launches that same night, right after the episode. We have new branding that we're going to launch. We're going to talk about the introduction of some things. Just a lot of things I want to share with you right now, but I can't. But you've been seeing some promos about a future Kickstarter, and we'll tell you all the details on the 200th episode. You don't want to miss it, so support us. I want to give a shout out to Silver Age Comics Loop. You guys are the truth. I joined this community, amazing community of collectors and sellers and bloggers and creators and YouTubers, and the following just skyrocketed on Instagram and went over 725, and it's still growing on. And my art channel, which is designated in my toilet, blew up to I had about 140, and I'm up to 400 and plus. So big shout out to all you guys at Silver Age Comics Loop. Much love. Join that loop. Give support to all those creators out there. I'm the Crazy Man Vera. I appreciate every single one of you. This was the Crazy 10 or Less. It was all about Exo Squad. Peace.